Hello, Miss Beautiful Mako at Milan. This is Brittany Williams with Leads to Legend. Here I have your website up. I'm going to be talking and going over a few things with you as far as your website and online presence is concerned. I'm giving you guys some tips for your online presence. So first things first, I noticed that your website is built on Wix, and Wix, it has its positives and negatives for sure. Some of the positives are there's already some things built in, like you can sell some products like you're doing on your website. You also have a chat box I saw, and there's pop-ups too. However, some negatives are it's not user-friendly. We're looking at your mobile version or mobile side of what it looks like on phone and tablet. Here it is. So this is what a mobile phone looks like with your website when it comes up. You can see behind the pop-up there, there is some cutoff on the message, and then on the tablet you see also behind the pop-up as well that about a third of your website gets cut off there. So that can be a bit hard for consumers looking for a business to navigate the site. And additionally also just you definitely want to have a more user-friendly menu. You want to have kind of everything, kind of streamlined. But looking at everything else, I like the visuals. I like the pink. It looks really nice. It's pretty. But you definitely want to get some more user-friendliness to your website. So one more thing you can do is also add in lots of call to action locations. So what I mean by call to action is have some call buttons like at the top, maybe have an offer as well, like right here on the header. Maybe have a form fill out that they can also fill out as well. You want to have all of these kind of right there when someone goes to your website so they can have a way to contact you. Call to action is really important. So all of those things together lead me into our next part of the video. I just quickly went over your website. Now I want to go over 3 things with you today. I'm going to go over content, backlinks, and citations. So first I'm going to go over the content on your page. I'm looking for the number of words on your homepage. The reason I'm doing this is because content gives you authority. Google loves content. I always like to say content is king. So you guys have around 300 words or so on your homepage. I do recommend 1,500 to 2,000 words depending on your competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And in the content that you put on your website, you can place the keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So for example, when I typed in med spa, Apopka, Florida here at the top, this is a great buyer intent keyword. It's service specific and also location specific. In Apopka, Florida. And the first thing that comes up is the Google Map pack here, which around 30% of consumers will choose one of these top businesses to go to or to click on their profile, to contact, to format a form, to call them. It's any of those aspects. So 30% of consumers will choose one of those. I see you guys are number 2, which is great. You guys are doing some awesome things. Looking at the organic search, around 60 to 70% of people will choose one of the top businesses to do their service. Number 1 is Mastery Aesthetics, which I have in a different tab, which I'll show you in just a moment. Number 2 is Yelp, which is just a directory. Don't worry too much about those. But you guys are number 3, so you guys are doing some great things once again. I'm not shown at the top, but in the middle is a Google ad, and 5 to 10% of consumers would choose someone in the Google ad section for their service. So looking at your main competitor, Mastery Aesthetics, and Apopka as well, they have a very simple homepage. They have a lot of visuals, photos, not a whole lot of content, but they do have 900 words, so 600 more words than you guys. Definitely still not the recommended amount of 1,500 to 2,000 words. And I wanted to show you too what they are doing and why they might be higher in the ranks as well with the Apopka area for med spa. And that is going to be through something called a backlink. So first, let me show you this cool program I like to use called Ahrefs to research websites and compare and evaluate competitors. So before I go over the backlinks real quick, this is something called a DR rating, which is a power rating Google gives to your website, and this is a UR rating, which is a trust rating. And these are both raised by backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another. This is usually via like a clickable hyperlinked text. And these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So essentially, the more people that are, more websites that are pointing to your website, it helps you win the popularity contest. So backlinks are really important. However, it's not all are created equal. So you do want to have backlinks that are relevant to your industry and from local websites. So Masry Aesthetics, they've got 3 referring domains pointing to 13 backlinks, and they're pulling in 2 organic traffic. You guys have 11 referring domains pointing to 35 backlinks, and you guys are pulling in 20 organic traffic. Now you're probably wondering, why are Masry Aesthetics above you guys in the Google rankings for that term, med spa, Apopka, Florida? Well, honestly, there are over 200 Google factors when it comes to rankings. It can be anything from the little bit more content that they have than you guys. It can be anything from the user-friendliness of your website versus theirs. There's lots of factors that go into that. So it could be any of those factors related to it. I also wanted to show you too some of your Orlando competitors. So here I typed in Body Sculpting Orlando, which I know is one of the services you guys offer at your location. So here we've got a company called AirSculpt in the #1 spot, and I went ahead and pulled them up as well. So this is just their Orlando location homepage. They have around 1,000 words or so of content on their homepage. Now they are a really huge company. They have around like 20 different locations, so they have a lot. They're pretty much like a mega med spa, so they're definitely going to be pulling in a lot more. But looking at their backlinks, they have 4 referring domains pointing to 4 backlinks, and they're pulling in 219 traffic. I also did another recent competitor too. Instead of using the term Body Sculpting Orlando, I went ahead and just looked at Med Spa Orlando, and Affinity Med Spa and Wellness Center came up first. They have around 200 words on their homepage, so not a whole lot of words on their homepage. They're doing some great things as well. They've got 104 referring domains pointing to 481 backlinks, and they're pulling in 613 traffic. So to capture a lot of this lion's share organic traffic that they are having for you, I definitely recommend having not only just the same amount of backlinks that your competitors have, 481 here, 4 there, that'd be easy to do, but also raising that above by around 50 or so. So you want to have like around 500, maybe 525. However, quality will always be better than quantity. Okay, so we briefly went over content and backlinks. The last thing I want to go over is citations. So a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google Business profile, like yours right here. And citations help you rank in the map pack, which is extremely important for local businesses, since these can generate huge amounts of revenue, as I'm sure you guys have seen. But the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And citations are really essential to not only just ranking in the map pack, but also for your website as well. So we went over content, backlinks, and citations. Last thing I wanted to show you was, I know you have a Facebook page. You guys are doing some really good things here. I do recommend filling out all the areas on your Facebook page. There should be a spot for adding a little bit more information right here, and also your description area. Fill all of that out as well. And maybe put your other posts. Let's see, you got April 13th was your last post. You also want to post pretty often as well. I like the results that you're showing. That's really helpful. Same thing with your Instagram. You want to keep posting pretty often. And as far as what to post, I recommend kind of diversifying some of the things you're posting. Like, I love seeing the results. I like how you have a giveaway. You can also diversify by maybe doing some did you know posts or some informational posts, and things like that. There's around 6 categories or so that I like to do when I do social media management. So that will definitely can help you as well. You guys have 1,000 followers, which is also really great, and you guys are definitely growing in that aspect. And I also noticed you guys have some Facebook ads out, which is also really good for capturing some business from women who aren't necessarily looking for you, but might come across your ad and be like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to go there, go there to that med spa, or something like that. So that's also really good to have. Well, that about covers it for today. I hope that this was educational. I hope this was helpful. Just wanted to provide you some valuable educational content on how to strengthen your online presence. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. I'd appreciate some feedback if you have any for me. And I hope you have a great day.